Eichelkraut.
Here.
Gainier.
Here.
Pearson. Here. Less.
Here.
Mayor.
Here.
We have 5 present.
Will everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the minutes of a regular meeting of the Council of the City of Ottawa, Illinois, held on Tuesday, September 6, 2022, and the minutes of a special meeting held on Tuesday, September 13, 2022, both be approved as recorded in the permanent files of the city clerk.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Would anyone like to appear before the council tonight?
Good evening, guys. On behalf of the Ottawa Visitor Center and Floret Events, we would like to present the City of Ottawa a check for money that we raised at the Cup and Hand Kickball Tournament that was held on September 10th. With the help of Brent and JJ, who are our volunteers, we present you a check for $3,565.
Nice.
Very nice.
Wow.
I think we want you in the picture.
Yes.
I think they want you in the picture.
It should be, the referee should be in the picture.
The referee should be in the picture. They help a lot.
That would be great, the more people in the picture.
They were great folks.
That's a lot of money.
Want me in a picture?
I'll take your picture.
No, you just me in our picture.
Stephanie,
No, come with it.
we got a lot of good lined up pictures.
Oh, we got tons of cameras.
No, I'm good.
Don's our treasurer, so he'll take your check.
We'll check this county tomorrow.
I don't think the routing number's on there.
Thank you very much for that. I did stop down there, and it looked like a lot of fun. I noticed that there were some people walking off some injuries, icing things down, so,
One surgery.
but no, it looked like everybody was having a good time, so thank you. Anyone else want to appear before the council? All right, we will move to Commissioner Eichelkraut's agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the biweekly salary payroll of September 16th, 2022, in the amount of $481,730.51 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Pearson, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the monthly expense report dated September 20th, 2022, showing expenses in the amount of $2,088,770.27 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the monthly financial report of City Clerk Shelley L. Monks for the month of August 2022 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Pearson, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Do you have anything else, Commissioner Eichelkraut?
Yeah, I'd like to mention, this Saturday, the Scarecrow Fest is at the Jordan Block and partially down at Washington Park. And on Sunday, we have the Scarecrow Parade, which starts at 1 o'clock and ends up at the Jordan Block. And at the Jordan Block, there's going to be vendors and food and a good time. So come on down and enjoy. There'll be a band playing down there too from 2 to 4, or 2 to 5, I'm sorry.
All right. thank you.
He has one item of new business too. You want to do
Oh,
that,
yeah, you got
right?
the new business. I had to get the parade out first.
I know, okay. Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that a resolution authorizing the execution of a vehicle purchase agreement between the City of Ottawa and Richard Corcoran Jr. for 2 2019 Ford buses to be used by NCAT be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, any discussion?
No.
Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Okay, now we're done.
Yes.
We'll move to Commissioner Gainier's agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Gainier that the quote received from Jeff Perry in the amount of $45,665.24 to purchase a 2021 GMC Sierra truck to be used by the Water and Wastewater Department be accepted and paid for from the Water Fund.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Abstain.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Do you have anything else,
Not
Commissioner
this
Gainier?
evening.
Nothing on new business for him?
Nope.
We'll move to Commissioner Pearson's agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Pearson that a resolution authorizing a proposal for professional engineering services from Chamberlain and Associates Incorporated for an engineering and economic study of the Fox River Bridge, which has been on file for public inspection since September 6, 2022, be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Pearson that a resolution authorizing the execution of a proposal for the fitness court installation from Engineered Installation Solutions, which has been on file for public inspection since September 6, 2022, be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Pearson that a resolution of support for the Allen Park OSLID grant application be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion?
Marla, do we know what we're looking at to turn in for, as far as a project this year? Has there been further discussion on how much of an amount we're looking to go after and how
Yeah,
much the total project?
Our target goal was 1 million, and after we put everything together, I think it came to like 1.4, does that sound right?
1.2.
And we scaled back a couple of the things, which was the fitness court, maybe 1 swing instead of 2. We just kind of cut out a few things to try to put it in the 1 million.
Okay. And it's a 50/50 grant?
600,000, 600,000 max.
Yeah, up to 600,000, yeah.
Anyone else? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Pearson that a resolution authorizing an agreement with BB Community Leasing Services Incorporated to purchase a 2022 Ford F-50 truck in the amount of $111,420 be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Pearson that the bid received from Advanced Asphalt Company in the amount of $1,339,726.55 for the 2022 street maintenance program be accepted and paid for from the general corporate, TIF funds, and motor fuel tax funds.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Pearson that the proposal received from Grand Rapids Enterprises in the amount of $18,708 for the Thornton Park excavation and landscaping be accepted and paid for from the Thornton Park Fund.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, any discussion?
Just a couple of quick questions. Basically on both of these, Marla, I know when we had put it out for bid previously, I know we had got pricing on both of these, and that was kind of included in as alternates in the original proposal that was put together, and we did not go with those at that time, which is fine. And I know a lot of that was due to, we didn't have the money to do it at the time. And I know this is gonna be like the last thing to finish things over at Thornton Park, which would be nice to get that done. Do we have some funding that we came into that's available now?
This was actually put in our construction in progress budget.
Okay.
And we had talked about this when we didn't include it the last time. And once we started walking the park before budget season, we realized that it needed to be done. There's a lot of kids that are throwing the bricks around, all that landscaping around on the west side of the park. is in poor shape, so we're trying to make it more green space, take a lot of that brick away, and just kind of finish up the park. It's not, it does not look good for everything that we did in that park, so we put this in the budget to do it.
All right, no problem.
Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Pearson that the quote received from Reese Construction Company in the amount of $24,000 for the Thornton Park sidewalks be accepted, competitive bidding be waived, and be paid for from the Thornton Park Fund.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Is there anything else, Commissioner Pearson?
I do not.
Okay, we move to Commissioner Less' agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution authorizing the execution of a grant assistant proposal between the City of Ottawa and Lexipol for the Ottawa Fire Department, which has been on file for public inspection since September 13th, 2022, be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor. Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution authorizing the execution of an intergovernmental agreement for communication services between the City of Ottawa and the Village of Nameplate regarding police and fire dispatching services, which has been on file for public inspection since September 13th, 2022, be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
He has one item of new business. Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution authorizing the execution of a lease agreement between the City of Ottawa and Bill Walsh Automotive Group to lease vehicles for the police department be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Is there anything else, Commissioner Less?
I do not, thank you.
Move to the mayor's agenda.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that an ordinance authorizing the sale of real property owned by the City of Ottawa and providing public notice thereof for property located at 538 St. George Street be passed and approved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Pearson, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Austin that an ordinance vacating a portion of a public street known as the courtyard behind Taylor Roots Brewing Company be passed and approved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Pearson, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Austin that a resolution authorizing the execution of a lease agreement between the City of Ottawa and the Nels Foundation, which has been on file for public inspection since September 6, 2022, be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, any discussion?
I'd like to say, I think what the Nels Foundation has done up there with that piece of property is pretty spectacular. They've had a large investment that they've put within the property and within the community as well, too. It's a pretty substantial investment. Going through the lease, there's a few concerns that I have. Obviously, one comes down to staff doing some maintenance. I know our staff, are doing quite a bit of maintenance now. I know here in the last year, we started doing some contracting with some mowing. I'm just curious, are our staff going to be able to accommodate the maintenance that the property's going to need, or are we going to have to contract
We're
this
not
out?
maintaining the property.
Okay.
It's going to be almost identical to the Dayton Bluffs. They're going to have volunteers. They're going to have their own staff. We will go up and chip up the tree branches that are left by the sides. We'll have to do some snow plowing if there's snow and the park is open to the public and people are going to go up there. But day-to-day staffing is not being done by the city.
Okay. And I guess the other big one, the $25,000 annual fee is very similar to what we have at Dayton Bluffs. Very understandable for the ecological maintenance that needs to be done, as well as some other items. The $470,000 for the road improvement is pretty substantial in my opinion. I know we've been talking about this lease and, some details of what,
The 470s for the road, the water, and the sewer.
I understand that. And initially there was some other numbers that we were discussing. That's a little bit higher than what we initially discussed. And I was kind of disappointed a little bit to see that the road had already been constructed prior to actually an agreement coming to us, whether it was a draft agreement or one for review. But I was just kind of disappointed that the road was already constructed before we had even seen an agreement. But
Well, we've been talking about this for 4 years, and I think everybody was aware of what was going on. We discussed it. They were investing $10 million, and typically when a developer comes in and invests that kind of money, the city does provide some type of payment. We didn't have the money at the time to build the road, and the owner asked if he could build the road, and when we get the lease done, we could reimburse him. And that's what we ended up doing, and I think everybody had been made aware of that over the course of the 4 years. And then some things happened with COVID, and Jim had a daughter pass away, and it's been a lot of moving parts, but I still think that, and I remember actually, we're just paying for the part of Alexis Drive, which is the city road that gets them up to their entrance. Their road is all pavers and much more expensive.
And then that project turned out to be about a $20 million project, though.
Well, all I know was supposed to be 10, and then one day Jimmy told me that his architect had blown an unlimited budget, so I never have heard what the total number is. Tom, do you remember what the water and sewer cost was?
I want to say it was about, as I recall, 120,000. 60
Yeah.
for the water, 60 for the sewer, and then the remainder was the road.
Okay.
And I think it is a little bit more than what we anticipated 4 years ago, but everything's a little bit more than what we anticipated 4 years ago, too, so.
Well, I think when we knew what the price of the road was when we set the terms, but.
Yeah.
Anyway, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that a resolution authorizing the execution of an agreement for the purchase and sale of municipal real estate between the City of Ottawa and the Illinois Valley Public Action to Deliver Shelter for property located at 1120 Canal Street, which has been on file for public inspection since September 13th, 2022, be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, any discussion?
I think this is going to be a great project for the community. I think it's going to be a great building, and I think it's a good location.
Well, it was a long time coming,
It was.
so. Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that a resolution to enter into an agreement for administration and coordination services with NCICG for your Rebuild Illinois Downtown and Main Streets Capital Program grant on behalf of the City of Ottawa be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Pearson, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that a resolution in support of passenger rail service and the financial participation in the application to the Federal Rail Administration's Rail Corridor Identification and Development Program for the Peoria to Chicago region be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Pearson, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that the report of the Zoning Board of Appeals meeting held on Thursday, September 15, 2022, considering a variance request from Robert Wawerski for property located at 1024 Chestnut Street be received and placed on file. Be it further moved, the council concur with the recommendation of the Zoning Board of Appeals and the variance request to allow an accessory structure in the front yard be granted and the follow-up ordinance be passed and approved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. And the only thing I was going to mention is at the last meeting, I reported that we were awarded a $75,000 RISE grant, and I didn't have a whole lot of information on it, but basically that grant is to help with downtown residential development. $75,000 is for the planning and the studying. There's community outreach, research properties, residential study, short-term rental study, consultants to create a rental ordinance. So the total comes to $75,000, and then that makes you eligible to apply for other grants that are available in order to help these downtown building owners retrofit their buildings in order to bring more residential to the downtown area. So with that, that's all I got.
All right, moved by Mayor Austin, this council recess into closed session to discuss matters of collective bargaining.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Less, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. And we will not be taking any action after the meeting. You're welcome to stick around if you want, but we're not going to vote on anything. Did you do the roll call?
You're good.
How's it going?
So you're all set.
Good.
You need anything better?